Hey, Coach and Tom Savers here with a quick video on how to set up armbands and a call sheet with formations. Um, After doing this for a year or so, working with coaches, I learned a few things. And so, first thing I want to talk about is just a brief overview of the system here. Here's your playbook. This is where you'd actually create your armbands. And then here is the armbands that you'd print, and then a call sheet. So if you're new to coaching time savers, you might want to check out the other video on how it all works. We're going to set this thing up. So I've just made some generic formations 1 through 13. In my formations column, if I have more formations than that, then I would give myself more room. And then I created me a play section. And so I'll start listing some plays and then put that same thing. It's not going to go on the armband if you don't have something listed in one of the armband spots, which is these green columns. So I'm only going to create a quarterback armband right now. So I've got these generic formations and these plays. Now I want to create an armband out of it. So the first thing that I would do is if I'm creating an armband with formations on it, you have the option here to do 1 through 100 armband or 5 rows of 20. So if you look at the armband real quick, now it's each rows through 20. But if I want to put formations in there, I prefer to do 1 through 100. So I'm going to change that back to 1 through 100. And now you can see it's straight through there, okay? So when I go to create my plays, the first thing that I would put in, if it was me, is I would put in the formation. So I'm going to put in formation 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in formation 2. It's going to take me just a second to put them all in there. Again, this is a very, very quick way to create armbands and call sheets at the same time. All the work is done here in this one tab. And then just a few more. Let's just do 10 formations. Let's say we're only running 10 formations this week. Might add the other ones for next week. So now I'm going to put in my plays. You can start putting them in wherever you want to put in the plays. So I'm just going to start putting them in on this next column. But you got 100 spots you can put in your plays. So I'm going to come in here and put in some of my plays. So let's just put in verts, and then zone right and zone left. We'll put a screen, and then we'll run Bama. Again, each week you might not run every play. You're just putting the plays that you want to run against this team that you're playing. So again, you just change this up each week. All right, so this is the plays we're going to run right now for this fake game that I'm running. So now if you look at your armband, you have those formations automatically listed on your armband. And so, but if you look at your call sheet, there's nothing on your call sheet except for formations, runs, passes, screens. Where that comes from is right here. You're going to list what you want to be listed on as your headings on your call sheets. And then I want all these formations that I'm running this week to be listed under formations. So I want to these options come from whatever you put over here. So I'm going to choose that all these are formations, and then I can just copy that one and list it for all these. And so now if I go back to my call sheet, you'll see that all those formations are going to start showing up right through there. Okay, so 1 through 10 is my formations, all right? And then down here on the bottom, I'm going to pick what I want these to be. This is going to be a pass play. We could also run this. Let's see what I'll put on here. That's all from those options. Let's see, zone right would be a run play. And this would also be a run play. This right here would be, I can tag it as pass, or I can tag it as screen, however you want to tag it. You get up to 4 options to tag a play. If you want to tag that play more than that, then just put that play back in here again and then tag it some more. So we're going to say Bama's a pass play, and then bump is pass play, pass, and then screens, specifically a screen. And now that I've tagged all my plays for the week, now if I go back and look at my armband doesn't change. It's still, that's it. That's my quarterback, and that's it. My call sheet now has these plays tagged so I can get to them quickly on game night. So let's talk about calling plays with formations on an armband. So all you do here is you would just call out that I have a number system. The first number, you let your players know the first number you call out, that is the formation that they're going to line up in, and then the second number is the play. So if I wanted to run zone right out of the 5th formation, I would call 5, 22, 5, 22. If I wanted to run Bama out of the 10th formation, then I could call 10, 25, 10, 25. And the players real quickly look at the armband or just your quarterback, get them in the right formation, and then call the play. So anyway, that's how quickly you can call plays and formations. So technically here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays out of 10 formations. So right here I have 100 plays that I can run with just those. So I could call 1 through and all those, or each one of those formations I can call those plays. So that is how you quickly can do a formations/play armband. Let's see. One other thing I want to make sure you understand: if you're new to the system, if you're thinking about getting a system, this is kind of a one-stop place to do everything you need to do. No more copying and pasting. But right here on your armband, this is my quarterback armband. Now when I go to select armband and print, I've got on QB. Now here, I could change it to the fullback. You notice I only have 4 positions to choose from because on my playbook, I've only listed 4 positions in the green. The green are your positions. So now that I've chosen the fullback, if I look at the armband, there's no plays there. The reason being is because I didn't list anything for the fullback to know in his spot. So if you want each player to have their own armband, you've got to list stuff in their position for their armband. So if you only want the quarterback calling out the formation, then you can list the formations just on his armband, and he's the only one that sees the formation. He can call it out. But if you want every player to see the formation, then I would also put these formations for each position by copying and pasting them in there. Now the fullback card is going to have the formations listed for him as well. Okay, and then again for the playbook, maybe the play. Usually the plays the quarterback gets the name of the play, but here you might just tell this one person to run a go. All right, and this person right here might just be for the fullback. You might tell him zone right, and then just each position you tell them what to do. If you want specific positions to know what they're just doing themselves only, but you got to be careful when you're doing a formations armband, because depending on what formation you're in, this might be a different thing they do. So it's kind of hard to make that happen with all positions, giving them a specific thing to do with a formations armband. So anyway, if you need some help or are interested in this system, go to www.coachingtimesavers.com or email me at coachingtimesavers@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to answer any questions.